Discover the transformative power of Zen and the art of NLP. A lot more success with a lot less stress on Transformation Talk Radio. Every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, Dr. Steve Simpson combines the principles of Zen philosophy with the techniques of neuro-linguistic programming to help you achieve your goals with ease and tranquility. Whether you're seeking personal growth, professional development, or improved relationships, this show offers practical strategies and insights to navigate life's challenges with a calm and focused mindset. Get ready to embrace a new level of success and serenity. Zen and the art of NLP starts now.
And it certainly does start now, because today we're going to continue our journey into the profound teachings of Zen Buddhism and learn more about embracing the mystery, the unknown, and the 1% of reality. Developing better intuition can significantly enhance personal and professional decision-making, creativity, and self-awareness, empowering you to take control of your life and decisions. That is, if you know what's real and what's not. And those simple Zen Buddhism's profound teachings also encapsulate profound wisdom and provide a practical framework for cultivating a life of harmony, compassion, and self-awareness. And if you do this right, you will glide through life like a swan on a calm lake, and I'm sure you all will. If you do it wrong, and I know that you won't, but just as a warning, your life will be like climbing Everest with a green wheelie bin strapped to your back. I don't think it's ever been done. I don't encourage it, but that's just to make sure that you focus on doing it right. I'm Dr. Steve Simpson, and you are listening to Zen and the Art of NLP on Transformation Talk Radio. Today, as we delve into the dark side of our desires, as we always do, we'll also explore how NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, that is, and Zen philosophy principles intersect with this journey, because strangely enough, they do. These insights will hopefully inspire you and provide practical tools for personal growth and inner peace. As you probably know, Zen's a state of calm, attentiveness, and tranquility. It shares a goal with NLP, many actually, to enhance personal performance, personal development, boost performance, and improve communication, just to mention a few. And someone with a Zen attitude approaches a situation calmly and with focused awareness, as I'm sure we all do, because this is the home of peak performance and the source of massive results. You won't get it anywhere else. Today's headline topic is, once more, embracing the mystery, the unknown, and the 1% of reality. Don't worry if it doesn't make any sense at the moment. It'll make slightly more sense very shortly. This stage of the show, I always try and choose 3 inspirational quotes that align well with the theme of limited awareness and seeking deeper understanding. So these are the ones I got for you today. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Robertson Davis. And indeed, that is so true, as we will explain. Another one which is very similar. There is more to reality than meets the eye. And this is an unknown quote. I'd like to say it's mine or somebody else's, but unfortunately I can't. But it's almost certainly a philosopher or a scientist who is exploring or has been exploring hidden truths. And the third quote is, the greatest obstacle to discovery is not ignorance, it's the illusion of knowledge. There you are, that's shaking our foundations. And that was Daniel J. Boorstin. So stay with us for approximately the next 30 minutes and let us help you experience, as we say every week, that sweet spot of mind, body and soul to embrace a new level of success and serenity, helping you achieve a lot more success with a lot less stress. Please post your questions and comments in the chat box, because this is your chance to engage directly with us, and I will get back to you after the show if I can't answer them on the show. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Anyway, we do have a live call-in number, and that is 1-800-930-2819. The lines are open. They're all people here. We don't have any robots. There's very little artificial intelligence, and sometimes we worry there's not much real intelligence either. Anyway, to remind you, today's topic is embracing the mystery, the unknown, and the 1% of reality. So I think we're now ready for our next adventure, and we'll dive again into the profound depths of our brains. I have to warn you that you may never think the same way about yourself again, which is good, because you're going to think about yourself much better, which is what you deserve and what you are. So as usual in life, you have got two choices. You can turn back, or you can be brave. Please don't turn back. Be brave. You don't actually need to be very brave, because you're in very safe hands. Trust me, I'm a doctor, but more important, a world-famous lizard trainer. And lizards, by the way, are way more intelligent than human beings. So I think it's time to get started right now for all the people and lizards who are on the show. Embracing the mystery, the unknown, and the 1% of reality. The expression, we're only aware of 1% of the reality of any situation, highlights that human perception is often limited, and what we think we know is usually just a small fragment of the whole truth. And this statement encourages us to approach situations with humility and curiosity, recognizing that our perspective may be, in fact, certainly will be, incomplete, biased, or shaped by numerous assumptions and emotions. This suggests that beneath the surface lies a far more complex and layered reality than what initially meets the eye, as one of our quotes said. And by embracing this mystery with an open mind, really necessary, and a thirst for knowledge helps a bit, we can begin to uncover the remaining 99%. In everyday life, people tend to make quick judgments based on limited, very limited sometimes, information. Sometimes something that the psychologists call heuristics or mental shortcuts. Don't they love these words, heuristics? I prefer a mental shortcut. And while these shortcuts help us to make decisions efficiently, they also increase the risk of misinterpretation. For example, when observing a colleague acting distant or cold, one might assume they're angry or unfriendly. But we don't know. That person could be dealing with a personal crisis, health issue, or stress that has got nothing to do with anyone else. And therefore, judging their behavior based on the visible 1% may lead to misunderstandings and strained relationships, and maybe even much worse than this. And this concept also plays out in larger societal or political contexts, particularly in today's age. News stories, social media posts, and public narratives, they often present simplified versions of complex issues. And when people form strong opinions based solely on headlines or brief clips, they react to a sliver of the broader picture. You may be knowing perhaps now why lizards are a bit more intelligent than we are. For instance, a short video might portray a protest as violent chaos. Still, a full understanding might reveal peaceful intentions, historical grievances, and systemic issues that drove the demonstration. So the visible 1% can be misleading, and without exploring the remaining 99%, our conclusions may be shallow or even harmful. Bear in mind, even those of you who are scientists, we know almost nothing about the world and what it makes tick. If we know 1%, we're doing very well. I don't think it's even as much as that. Anyway, this principle is critical in business when analyzing data or making strategic decisions. A CEO might see a drop in sales and assume poor employee performance is to blame. Yeah, they always get the blame, always have done. However, a deeper investigation could reveal broader economic trends, consumer behavior shifts, or product design issues. It could also mean that the CEO is not capable of doing the job and should resign, but they never do. Turkeys never vote for Christmas. And by recognizing that they only see a fraction of reality, leaders are better equipped to ask the right questions and avoid reactive or misinformed decisions. That's what we hope. Ultimately, the phrase serves as a reminder to slow down, to seek context, and to remain open to new information. Even if you remember the first thing, to slow down, that would make such a huge difference to the way we perceive things. And whether in relationships, work, or global affairs, acknowledging the limits of our awareness fosters empathy, patience, and wiser choices. Think of iceberg, the little tip that we see floating. Don't forget what's underneath it, as the skipper of the Titanic found out to his cost and many other people, sadly. It urges us to look beyond surface appearances and strive for a fuller understanding before drawing any conclusions. Pursuing knowledge and experience can lead, therefore, to more informed and compassionate decisions, which we all need more of. So, taking a deep breath, moving on slightly, the best way to find out more about me and my work, and I hope you do, is to check out my website, drstephensimpson.com. The reason why I hope you do check it out is because there's lots of free stuff there. If you can make a start by signing up for my free weekly newsletter, which I think will be coming out today or the day later. It's full of stuff, and you'll discover plenty of other free stuff to explore, including the Zen Doctor and the Poker Genius 2 podcast channels, which are both pretty popular, I'm pleased to say. If you feel rich, and I certainly hope you do, I hope we all do, then you can spend a bit of your hard-earned lucre by purchasing some pretty good books, hypnotic audio books, which will help you to slow down and even send you to sleep, which is good, by the way, and other coaching programs, which are somewhat more expensive. But you are going to be rich, even if you're not now, so we don't need to worry about that. And to remind you, you're listening to Zen and the Art of NLP with me, Dr. Steve Simpson. Hooray, we're soon going to take a swift break, but not yet. Still got a little bit of sweating to do. So take a moment to think about these 4 questions. I ask them every week, and that's because I believe that they're important, and many other people do as well. If you can answer these 4 questions, you're pretty well prepared for anything that the world will throw at you. Question number 1, what is your greatest gift? You probably know this, but please don't be humble and modest. You're only talking to yourself. What is your greatest gift? Not a trick question. If you really don't know, ask friend or family, and they'll tell you in less than 20 seconds. Question number 2, what's the one thing that you desire the most? There's nothing wrong with desires as long as they're the right ones, because they drive motivation, and with motivation you get results, with a couple of other things as well, of course. Question number 3, what's the one thing that's stopping you from achieving whatever it is you want? There's usually one thing, often more, but if you can at least identify it, you're automatically 60% plus on the way to finding a way over it, around it, under it, or if necessary, right through it. And question number 4, which is slightly different, which makes it even more important, what is the one thing that you want to share with others? Because you're raising your vibrations and your frequencies now. You're not thinking about me for a change. You're thinking about other people and what you can do to help them, which is usually quite a lot. So these frequencies will bounce around the universe. They will resonate with some people or some things, and quantum theory will kick in, and you'll probably be rewarded in very nice ways. So when we return, we're going to relax. We're going to kick off our shoes and enjoy a peaceful guided meditation to be healthy, wealthy, and happy. Trust me, this is a lot easier than it might sound. So please stay tuned. We will be right back, helping you achieve more success with less stress. And we are right back, and I hope you enjoyed pondering those 4 big questions during the break. They weren't too difficult, were they? Now, as promised, we've done the hard work. It's time for a short but nevertheless deep guided meditation. And this massive shortcut in understanding will connect you to the most profound wisdom of the unconscious mind, which really is the secret of everything. Because when you learn how to quieten down the incessant and overcritical demands of the conscious mind, the unconscious mind has room to breathe and to speak. So when you're ready, you can sit back, relax, and trust your hidden wisdom to connect the dots of everything that we've been exploring today and do all the heavy lifting for you. So let's get started now. Embracing the mystery, the unknown, and the 1% of reality is a 4-stage guided meditation to let go of baggage and to enter the exciting world of possibilities. Stage 1. Sit or lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths and focus your mind on your out-breath. When a person sits down after a hard day at work, they often sigh, because this is an example of an out-breath which performs an essential physiological function, because the air you breathe out contains carbon dioxide, a poison, just like the fumes emitted from cars from their exhausts. The out-breath lets go of the toxins in your body, and just as importantly, it lets go of your negative emotions too, wiping the slate clean for the new day. And this is why our out-breath is so essential. As you breathe out on every breath, say in your head, let go. Trust your unconscious mind to choose what you need to keep, and more importantly, what baggage you can safely leave behind. Keep on breathing and focus on the out-breath. At the end of every out-breath, say to yourself, let go, let go, let go. Stage 2. Now focus your attention on your in-breath. Your in-breath is loaded with precious oxygen, which your body uses to provide energy to every cell. The in-breath also carries new emotions. So what emotions would you choose to inhale for the day ahead? Perhaps love, perhaps happiness, maybe creativity. Allow your unconscious mind to choose and take what it needs for the day ahead, because the body takes what the body needs. And this is the focus of every in-breath you take during this guided meditation. Stage 3. Now focus on the first part of your body that the in-breath reaches. Perhaps it's the tip of your nose or the inside of your lips. Whatever it is, focus on this entry point for the energizing in-breath with gratitude for all the good things it's carried in the past, is carrying right now, and will carry in the future. Stage 4. For this final stage of the pathway to freedom meditation, use your imagination to choose different parts of the body to breathe through. Examples include breathing in through the top of your head. This is the crown chakra. Breathing in through your eyes and even your third eye. Breathing through your throat. Breathing through your heart. Very important. Breathing through your belly. And even breathing through your feet. Zen has no rules. You only do what you feel is right, because the feeling is always more powerful than the thinking, because the body takes what the body needs. So where are you now? What do you hear and what do you feel? In your own time, make small movements and slowly open your eyes. Smile, look forward to the rest of the day and everything it will bring. There'll always be challenges, that's called life, but you now have all the resources to deal with them in the moment. And that's all we have, the moment. The good news is there will likely be plenty of good things too, because everything else follows when your head is in the right place. So what actions are you going to take today? And I hope that this meditation will inspire you to continue walking the path, whatever that path is, towards freedom, liberation, one step at a time. And bear in mind that meditation is a practice. With consistent effort, you will develop a deeper connection to your inner stillness. You will find moments of tranquility and clarity amidst the busyness of life. And whether seeking enlightenment, inner peace, or a deeper understanding of oneself, Zen offers a path of self-discovery and awakening that transcends cultural boundaries. Its timeless wisdom and profound simplicity resonate with those seeking a more meaningful and fulfilling life in the modern world. And that's a challenge for all of us. Well, we didn't have any questions this week, and I'm guessing that must be either because I explained everything so elegantly, or perhaps a few people fell asleep during the meditation. And that's okay, by the way, because the unconscious mind never stops. So every week we have a top tip, and this is a short one, but it's a good one. So from a regular contributor to this show, and that is Professor Albert Einstein. And he said, reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. There you go. That's in a nutshell. And understanding this is the easy way to a lot more success with a lot less stress. And don't forget to send me your answers for the big 4 questions if you wish, because I'm always interested, and if I can help you, I will. So, shock announcement now, have the Kleenex ready, because this is episode 60, and it's the last one of this series. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you have as well. But I've got other projects to move on to. It's always change, change, change. I've enjoyed presenting the show, and it has been an absolute privilege working with the wonderful team at TTN, especially my producer, Emily, and on the show today is Jessica. One of the reasons is that it's time to move on is because I've recently been appointed as a journalist and a columnist. It's something I've always wanted, actually. I never thought it would ever happen. And it's for the European magazine. And this is going to keep me pretty busy. And I also plan to develop some new coaching programs and videos, so watch out. Another reason why, please sign up, go to my website, sign up for the newsletter, and these things will hopefully help people navigate the safe path through these challenging times. In the meantime, whatever you do, meet many exciting new people, make absolutely massive progress on all of your projects, keep them going. And most importantly of all, this is the one that most people forget, please don't forget this, have almost too much fun because we're going to. So goodbye for now, and I'm sure we'll meet you somewhere.
You have been listening to the Zen and Art of NLP. A lot more success with a lot less stress. Tune in every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as we dive into the depths of your unconscious mind and awaken your intuition, unlocking hidden talents and supercharging your personal and professional relationships. Continue embarking on a stress-free journey towards unparalleled success by subscribing to future episodes and stay updated on the latest content. Easily share these captivating shows with your loved ones and create meaningful connections. Book a personal session with Dr. Steve Simpson to delve deeper into the topics that resonate with you. You can visit his website at drstevensimpson.com.